What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Lindares back at you with another video. Hey, I wanted to show you guys, see if this thing starts up. I just changed and replaced the carburetor. I got online, ordered a carburetor. If you look at one of my past videos, you will see that I was messing around with this Toro Turfmaster. It would not start up. So, my Toro Turfmaster went down, and I wasn't able to do the yard that I normally do with the push mower. So I was out of a push mower. So I probably didn't do that yard for maybe a week or two. Probably 2 weeks I didn't get to that yard. I cut it the first time with the Toro Turfmaster, and the blades weren't really engaging right and stuff like that. So I was able to finish up the yard, luckily, and I took it in, and it was something going on with the belts and stuff like that. Need to be tuned up, things like that. So, I took it in, and 420, was it 26 or 29? $429 later, with the Toro Turfmaster, I got it back. I used it for the first time today on the yard that I usually use it on, so I got to recoup my money back. That yard that I push mow, I push mow for $125, and average size yard. It just got a heel in the back, nice size yard, put it like that. It's a nice size yard. If you look at some of my past videos, you can see the yard. It's on a lake, so a lot of those yards that have lakes got inclines and stuff like that. So this particular customer doesn't want the big machinery on his lawn, so he wants it push mode. So that's what I do, but I charge him $125 to do that. So it is what it is. So what I did was, I wasn't able to cut. I had the Turfmaster that I usually use as a backup, and then sometimes I use my Pro Series, but it's not starting up. So this is the next one I'm going to be working on or trying to get started, but it might be the same problem with this. I don't know if this one has a carburetor or what. Probably does. I don't know. I got to check it out and see. But it's a Briggs & Stratton mower. This is the 28-inch Tastemaster Pro Series Craftsman, and it has a 9.50 engine. So it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I done had this for years too. Had it for years. It does a good job at mulching. I got videos on this too. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go subscribe to my channel. Look at some of my past videos. I got about 860 something videos on there. So go check out my video. You might learn something. You might have a laugh. It's my journey. All this is a journey. And it's also dropping jewels and letting you see what it's like in the life of a lawn care provider, solo guy, trying to, get employees, to not having employees, to, all the ups and downs of what goes on in lawn care as a solo provider. So check me out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, just go ahead and subscribe to it. I greatly appreciate it. So back to this. I ended up changing this out. New carburetor. Here's the old carburetor right here. It's a Kohler, with a Kohler engine. You just plug and play. Just take it out, plug and play. Same type of deal. No big deal. This is all, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's an injector. I took this thing off. I looked online one time and I saw the guy clean his. He took this apart. There's a little injector in there that he unscrewed and cleaned out. I might have put it in there the wrong way. I might have damaged it. I don't know. I even probably damaged it even more. I don't know. Maybe I put it in upside down. But when I was trying to screw it out, it just fell out. So I don't know which way it actually fell out or whatever the case was. So I was not sure, but it still wasn't starting. Something was going on with the carburetor. So I got online. I ordered one carburetor. I think I paid online. I think I paid, what was it? Maybe 60 bucks? If not 60 bucks, it was probably, what was it? It might have been cheaper than that. I gotta look. Don't quote me on that, but it was cheap. Now, if I would have took this in to the dealer, this would probably be another $400 $400 deal, or it might be cheaper, but you're not getting out of there under $100. It's gonna be, that's $100 for them to work on it, and then order the part. They're gonna mark the part up, you know. So if it's 60 bucks that I got it for, they might mark it up to $100 or $80 or something like that. Which it's a business. That's what they do. So you can't knock them for that. They gotta eat too. Everybody got to make their money. Everybody got to make profit, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys that's coming into the game, coming into being entrepreneurs, coming into being solo lawn care providers. Whatever the case is, you got to make some type of profit so that you can either pay your employees, pay yourself, get equipment and parts when you need. You just gotta have money and make money in order to keep the business running. So that being said, this wasn't really hard to put on. I just took these two bolts out right here. Took the two bolts out. This old air filter comes off, and then you have your after that comes off, it sits just like this, and you got your spring in this side and another spring in here, and then a spring right here. So there's a spring and then something else. But if you go look at my video, you'll see it. It's the springs, these little springs over here. See those little long springs right here, right there, and at the top, you put those in there. They control the choke and control the choke and control when you, I think it just controls the choke and turning it off. So it controls the choke and when you turn the motor off. So there you go, it cuts the engine off. So you just plug and play, and it sits in there just like this. And then you put the filter back onto it, put the two bolts on. It's simple. You just got to get the part. And yeah, I'm kind of glad that I got the part. I got the time to mess around with it. But like I said, it didn't cost me $400 to do this. It cost me about 60 bucks. So let's see if this thing starts up. Let's see if it starts up. I haven't started it up. I started video taping as soon as I got it put on, and it's going to be a shocker if it doesn't start up or if it does start up. You know what I mean? So here's the moment of truth. Like I said, if you look at one of my past videos, I sprayed some carburetor stuff in here and cranked it up, and it started, and then it didn't. I put this in here. Engine starting fluid right here. So I took the air filter off and sprayed some in there, started it up, and it just went and it cut off. So that lets me know by looking at some of the YouTube videos and stuff like that it's the carburetor. And that's why I ordered a carburetor. I went up to the dealer and asked them if they could order me a carburetor, and they needed to know the part number, the engine number, stuff like that. Was it a Bridge and Stratton, or was it a Kohler, or whatever the case is? You know, crazy it may seem, I forgot that this was a Kohler engine. So I was like, heck, I don't know. I'll let you know when I get back home. But when I got back home, I looked at it, went online, saw the part number, and I ordered it. And it came in within 2 to 3 days, and it's easy to put on. So let's see. Let's see. All this talking, but let's see. So first time starting it up, putting this carburetor on, I'm gonna put it to choke. Is that choke? Let's see what it does. Uh-oh. Let me put it off choke, get it started. Put it back to choke. All right. Oh, thought it was going to be the moment of truth. I guess not. There we go. Probably had to wait for some of the gas to circulate through it or something. I don't know. Like I said, I just put it on, so. Let me see what happens. Engage the blades. Turn that bad boy off. Let's see if it starts again. All right, guys, there you go. It was the carburetor, easy fix. Just had to wait for the part to come in. And man, I'm kind of excited because I didn't have to take this one in. So now I got to see what's up with this one. I'll tinker around with this. And this is how you learn, guys. This is how you learn how to do some of these and do stuff yourself. So, you know, I can't do it all the time, but just the maintenance, putting your filter, get a new filter for that, get a new spark plug, things like that. If it doesn't start, try to put some starting fluid in there to see if it's the carburetor or the gas not getting to the engine. But yeah, guys, you know, sometimes you can do it. And if I could do it and I got time, instead of taking it in and, you know, you getting a big bill at the end of the day. And I know, like I said, the dealers got to make their money too. But if you can save a little bit of money, great, you know. You deserve it because you're trying to run your business and you're trying to meet those profit margins and things like that, as far as making enough for you to be profitable. So sometimes if you got a mechanic or somebody that can work on your equipment cheaper, man, let them do it. Save you some money. And if you know how to do it, hey, you can always go to YouTube and look at it first and see if you're capable of doing it, and just follow what they do. I mean, that's the advantage of YouTube these days. You can figure it out. But like I said, if you're busy and you don't have the time and you're not mechanically inclined, you know, it's going to be hard to do. And Yeah. But anyway, guys, let me get out of here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share the channel, like the channel, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video.